Hi friend, in this video we will be exploring about help in PowerShell. So let us start the video. So basically three commandlets are available in PowerShell which provide help related solutions. First is get help, second is update help, and the last one is save help. Using get help we get detailed information about any of the commandlet, and using update help we update the help if it is not updated or if it is not available for any of the module. And save help is there to download any of the help so that later we can use it for the servers or devices which is not exposed to the internet. So let's move further and see in detail. So the question is, what are all those things we can explore using get help commandlet? So we can get detailed information about PowerShell concepts, commands, including commandlet functions, common information model commands, workflows, provider aliases, or a script. So for any of these things, if we want to know more information, then we can use get help. Just we have to pass any of the commandlet or workflow in front of this commandlet, then we will be getting detailed information about that one. And not only we can get the information about commandlet, but we can get the conceptual help as well. So if any conceptual help is available about the PowerShell language, then we can fetch those also. Just we have to use about underscore prefix while using the conceptual help. So there is demo associated with get help. Let's see. So first of all, to get the information about any of the command, how we can use, just we have to write the commandlet code get help, and after that we will have to write the commandlet for which we want to get the detailed information. Say for example, if I want to get information about one commandlet called get service, so I will just have to pass like this, and after I click enter, you will be seeing that I have got some information about this one. So what that information contains? That information contains name, synopsis, that is nothing but the very short description of this one, and after the syntax of get service, we have description, and we have related links as well. We have been given links so that we can refer it online, and there are some of related commandlets also so that we can explore it more. And in remarks section it has given some examples, like if I want to fetch examples, I'll have to pass examples as a parameter. And if I want to get detailed information, then we will have to pass the detailed as a parameter. And if I want to get full information, then we will have to pass full. So there is little difference between by default information and detailed information and full information. So default we will not get everything including example, input, output and other things. But if I pass detailed or full, then we will be getting some more information related to the particular commandlet. And the same information, if we want to check it online, then we will have to pass the parameter called online. So this is how we can explore any of the commandlet using get help. So let's move to other example. What other example says that we can pass name as well here as a parameter name. So previously we have not given anything. It means this is not mandatory to pass. Straight away we can just give the commandlet name after get help commandlet. So if I click here, so this one also is going to give the same information. There is no difference. Just we have to choose according to our feasibility. And there is one more way to get information like that one. If I want to get information for this one, without using get help, just I'll have to use hyphen and after that question mark. So this one is also going to give same information. Let's move to the other example. So as of now we have seen that we are passing the full get help commandlet, but there is feasibility to not use the entire thing. Just help is more than sufficient. So after help also, if I pass get service commandlet as parameter, so this is also going to give information about that one. And related to this one, we have one more commandlet called man. So man also will be serving the same purpose. This is also going to give the same information related to this one. So there are multiple ways we can use get help. There is alias available for that one, and there is one information for this one is that when we are using either only help or man, it is going to display the information only one page at a time. Since here we have got information is very small, so that is the reason everything is getting displayed in single page only. But if it contains more than one page, so we will be seeing only one page at a time, and we will have to switch to next page to see the further information. So let's move to other example. Other example is like, so again we will be using get help, and after that we will be passing some commandlet. This time I will be using get child item. So if I use this one and with this, if I pass the parameter detail, so now you will be seeing that in detailed we will be getting some more information. So you can see that previously we were not getting example and parameters details. So after we have used detailed parameter here, you can see that we are getting syntax, description and parameters as well. And after parameters we are getting various examples also for this commandlet, so that we can understand more easily in this one. And after detailed we have one more associated parameter called full. So if I pass full, you will be seeing that this is giving further more information than detailed also. So previously detailed only contains the parameter and examples, and in this one you will see that it is containing some more information like input and output as well. So here you can see that there is input, output and nodes, which was missing in detailed parameter, and everything is same. Examples here also is there, and related links also available. So this is how there is difference between detailed, full and by default output. And after that we will be exploring some more example. Like if I want to fetch information about some particular part of the commandlet. Say for example, if I am using get help and there is commandlet called get service, and from this one I want to fetch only examples part. So I'll have to pass here examples. So in this case, I will not be getting more information about this commandlet. Only it will list out all the examples available with this one. So here you can explore that it is giving all the examples, all the various types of options available, so that we can use it and understand more easily. So likewise, if we have passed example, it has given examples. So if I pass here different commandlet and I want to fetch information about parameter only, and in parameter section also, if I want to fetch only about the counter, so it will list out me only counter section, and I can very easily understand the information contained in counter. No need to always refer the entire section. We can just fetch the very specific part from any of the help section. So likewise we have one more example. Here we have specified the parameter name as counter. So if I give here star, so here in this section you will be seeing that I will be getting all the parameters for this commandlet. Now you can see that whatever parameters available with this commandlet, it has given all, like counter is there, computer name is there, continuous is there, counter is there, list test is there. Likewise lot of things has been given. So now let's move to the other example. In other example, if I want to get the information online, so just we have to use everything as it is, but only we have to pass a parameter called online. So in this case, online section will be opened in default browser and we can refer to net. So now you can see that as soon as I have executed the commandlet, a new browser has opened and in this one same section has been opened. Now we can refer it online also. And here you can see that very full information has been given. It's not like partial or detailed information. So we can either read the help information in commandlet only or we can read it online also. And here we have seen that we are passing various argument to this commandlet called get help. If I don't pass any parameter here, so it will give information about itself only. So you can see that it has given information about help only. So what it says that Windows PowerShell help system, and here you can see that short description is there, long description is there, and how we can take it online or how we can update the help or how we can get the help. So all the things has been given about the help only. So this is very beneficial. And if I pass a parameter called star, so in this case it will list out all the help available for all the modules in this PowerShell. So if I click here, you will be seeing that it is taking and downloading all the things in this screen. So it will take some time. I will fast forward the video. So now it has been completed and now you can see that it has listed out everything, all the help including conceptual help as well. How we can identify the conceptual help? You can see that wherever about is starting in any of the help file, it means it is conceptual help. And if I want to list out only conceptual help, then what I'll have to do, I'll have to use about underscore star. So wherever this keyword is matching with this wildcard character, so it will list out all the files. Now you can see that whatever list we got all contains about in its name. So this is how we can segregate the help for all or only conceptual help. Let's move to the other example. In other example, if we pass partial name also, say for example, if I don't pass the exact name of any commandlet, only passing the keyword which is matching with so many multiple commandlets. So it will list out all those commandlets wherever it is matching. So if you execute this one, you can see that in two commandlets only remoting is matching. So that is the reason it has listed out only two. And we can not only use the commandlet, but we can use the alias also of this get help commandlet. So in this case, we have just used help and here we have given the keyword. Now if I want to use the wildcard and in wildcard if I write the event, so this one also will be doing the same thing. So wherever event is matching, so all those commandlets has been listed out. So now let's move to the next example. In next example, we will be seeing how we can see the help in new window. So get help I will be using and with that I will be using this commandlet and after that if I want to see this in new window, so I will have to use the parameter called show window. So you can see that in PowerShell only a new window has opened which contains the very full information about the help. This contains synopsis, description, parameters. So all the parameters is listed out here and after that syntax is there and input, output, notes are there and example also there. So whatever information we get using full parameter, so everything we get using show window but it opens in new window. It does not display in PowerShell console only. So this is how we have seen various examples in get help. Now let's move to the other section. In other section we will be seeing what we can do using update help. So in PowerShell module, if help is not updated or it's not available, then we have option to download the help file and install for any of the module. And there is one benefit of using update help is that we don't need to restart PowerShell to get it updated. Straight away we can use the update help. It will connect to internet, it will download the help file and it will install. And we can straight away start using get help or any help related commandlet. No need to restart the PowerShell. And there is necessary that your system should be connected to internet because update help downloads the help file from internet and it install in the system. So that is the reason it should be connected to internet. And in save help we download the help file and store into a folder. So this is helpful in update help when your computer is not directly connected to internet. In that case, we can download the help file using this command and later we can use the update help to use the downloaded files for updating the PowerShell help. As I have told you that update help is used to download the updated help file from file system. So in source path parameter I will have to use with update help so that we can install this one. And there is note with this one that you might experience some error while updating the help. It happens mostly because if some of the modules which does not support for any of the specified UI culture and it tries to download that one, so in that case we will be having the error. So now let's see the demo how we can use the update help. So to use the update help, it is necessary that you open the PowerShell in administrator mode. So you can see here that I have opened PowerShell in administrator mode. This is very necessary while using the update help. Then only it will get installed in your system. So here no need to do anything. Just write a simple command called update help. So as soon as we click here, it will connect to internet and it will start downloading. Now you can see here. So as I had told you that wherever that UI culture is not available, in that case you will be getting some error. That is expected error, but we can suppress this error. So how we can suppress this error? We have to use update help with one parameter called error action. I will have to pass the parameter value as silently continue, so that if any error occurs, it will just continue and it will ignore this error and it will not display on the screen. So if I run this time, you can see that this time we have not got any error. So this is the benefit of using error action silently continue when we are getting some unexpected error. And here you have seen that when we use the update help, it updates the help for all the modules. But if I want to specify the module, so it will update for that particular module only. So here say for example if I write Microsoft.PowerShell and if I give star, then it will download all the help files for a keyword of module called Microsoft.PowerShell. So let's click and see what it is going to do. So you can see here that it is downloading for Microsoft.PowerShell only. And again we got the same error saying that UI culture unable to connect to help content. So we will have to suppress this one again. So we can just pass here error action with silently continue. So this time we will not be getting error. So you can see that it has completed very easily and we have not got any error. Now we will see other example. In other example, we will be just downloading the help, but we will not be using the update help. So just to download the help file, we will have to use save help. In this one, we will have to use a parameter called destination path. In that one, we will have to use a folder value. So I have already created a folder called help file C help file. So if I click on this one, you will be seeing that it is downloading the help content and it is storing the particular folder. So you can see that it has downloaded, but it has given the error once again. But we can suppress this one by providing again error action silently continue. So this time when I execute, I will not be expecting any error. So let's see. So again it has started downloading. So this time again it has downloaded, but it has not given me any error. So now it's time to verify that all files has been downloaded or not. So there is one commandlet called get child item. So we will be verifying the folder this get help files. So if I execute that one, you can see that this is 553 and now only it has downloaded all the files. So now we have downloaded the files into a folder. Now we will see how we can use these files to update the help system. So again we will have to use update help here, and with that we will have to use source path. So it will take all the files from this path and it will install. So just execute this one. So now you can see that again we have got this culture related issue which is expected one. But if I want to suppress this one, again I will have to pass the error action silently continue. So just execute this one and you can see that it has automatically completed and it has not given any error. So this is how we have used get help to get information about any of the commandlet, and update help to update the information from online, or save help to download the information and store into the folder. So that's all in today's video. I hope this was informative to you.